Jan Ozer here from the show floor at NAB. I'm with Alfonso Peletier from Epic Labs.
Hi Jan, it's good to see you.
They are debuting a product, or I guess to the NAB audience, debuting a product called LightFlow. That's one of the most exciting things that I've seen here on the NAB show floor. It's going to combine per title encoding with network modeling as well as per device type encoding, and I wanted to give Alfonso a chance to tell us about it. So.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, we built LightFlow. It's an AI algorithm by which we're optimizing the quality of experience across the workflows. What we're doing is that we're gathering a lot of information about the context of the user, such as what type of content they are perceiving, what type of user of devices they hold on their hands, and we're feeding all that information for LightFlow AI engine to come up with recommendations.
So how do I control that as a user?
Yeah, so you have three main areas where you can be controlling. The first one is what we call content-aware optimization. So what we're doing is that we're ingesting the content and we're analyzing it to understand what is the complexity of it. And LightFlow is able to understand what is the optimal way to prepare that content. It's able to understand what is the optimal bitrate ladder and the encoding parameters that should be used in order to for that content to have the maximum visual quality with an optimized bitrate. That's what we call content-aware optimization. LightFlow, so that's what we call device-aware optimization. So since we're able to understand, we're hooking up to the analytics of the player, we're able to understand what type of devices the users have, what is the format that they're able to play, and what type of codecs they're able to play back. As a result of that, LightFlow is able to come up with recommendations in terms of multi-codec, multi-format, and the players will be receiving a very rich manifest with a hybrid type of a bitrate ladder, H.264, H.265, for them to be able to pick up. And then we're doing what we call network-aware optimization. We're able to measure the quality of experience metrics on the player to understand what is the optimal path for the users to go and fetch the content in order for them to improve their startup time and reduce their buffering ratios.
Okay, what stage is the product at now?
Yeah, so we're production ready. We have it rolled out in a few customers already. We're also partnering with some major players in the industry. We have a pretty meaningful relationship with High Vision. In fact, here at NAB, we're exhibiting at their booth for a low latency solution with an ingest in SRT and playback with CMAF over Akamai. We're also partnering with Akamai. We've been very proud to be a partner that is able to absorb all the VOD transcoding that they are doing, and we're helping them with some customers as well.
Okay, so what do I buy from you and what do I pay for it to implement this system?
Yeah, so LightFlow is going to be able to make recommendation every time your user presses play. So the more that you use LightFlow, the more optimized the bit rates is going to be. So you can.
So what do I buy? What's the product? Is it a service? Is it a software program? How do I use it?
Yeah,
buy it?
It is a service. It is running in the cloud. Every time a user presses play, LightFlow is going to come up with.
Presumably, I have to buy it first. So how do I sign? What do I do to sign up? And what does the cost structure of that look like?
Yeah, it has a cost structure based on viewed minutes of the audience. So it is similar to what an analytics company charges for. So the OTT players are used to this type of model.
Is it? Is it a soup to nuts kind of thing where that includes all the bandwidth for delivery, or is this something that sits on top of my AWS account and I pay all those costs and you?
Yeah, so if you have already a relationship with a CDN, for instance, LightFlow is going to be piggybacking into that. So LightFlow will come up with recommendation. We're making good use of the workflows now that they are based on APIs. So LightFlow is making the recommendation. We integrate with your workflow and we provide them recommendations on how to optimize it.
Okay, and the exciting piece for me is you can build device-specific encoding ladder, so you don't send a phone 1080p video, but you can send a phone HEVC video or a tablet HEVC, so you know what they can play, and you can really optimize your parameters to match the viewing platform. So it's pretty impressive stuff. Thanks for taking the time.
Yeah.
And we'll be working with the company for the per title optimization bake-off I'll be doing for Swing Media East, so you can see how that portion of the product works there, and then they've got the other two pieces on top of that are included in the LightFlow. But thanks for your time.
All right, thanks a lot, Jane. Cheers.